BodyBags, where horror lies.
Welcome back to BodyBags. This is week number 369. I'll be your host, Jason from Horrific Nightmares, and it's theme week. And this week is TV horror. So I picked Door into Darkness. Now, Door into Darkness is an Italian limited series from 1973. And the episode I picked is episode 2, The Tram. Now, The Tram, of course, came out in 1973, and it is 54 minutes long, and is written and directed by Dario Argento, who, of course, is responsible for Suspiria, Opera, Bird with the Crystal Plumage, Cat o' Nine Tails, and the list goes on and on and on. Now, bear with me, because these are Italian names, and I'm sure to butcher them here. This stars Enzo Cerusco as Commissioner Giordani, Paola Tedesco as Julia, and Pier Luigi Apra as Roberto. Now, this series, Door into Darkness, was very controversial for its time, because in 1973 it pushed and broke the boundaries of violence on Italian television. So I thought that was a pretty neat thing. I always like movies and series that kind of push the boundaries a little bit. Not to mention the fact that it's known, of course, because Dario Argento had a great career. Still does. But this is actually the only episode of this series, and there are 4 episodes that he wrote and directed. Now, of course, this starts out with a little bit of an intro from Dario Argento and the guy who plays Commissioner Giordani. And I thought that was pretty cool. You get to see Dario Argento when he was a lot younger. Now, I'm going to get into a brief synopsis, and this is why I think that Dario Argento is so great. I've watched 2 of the episodes on here. I've actually reviewed The Doll, which is episode 4, for Slashback, which is written and directed by someone completely different. And it was a good episode. This episode absolutely blew me away, and that's why I love Dario Argento so much. Now, this, of course, is called The Tram, and you have a woman who is killed on a tram coming home from work late night when there are passengers on the train, not to mention a conductor and a ticket taker, but no one knows anything. How is that possible? So when the actual show starts out, you find the tram going through its morning cleaning, which I thought was really cool that they showed that. The tram goes through almost like a car wash with the brushes and everything like that, where it gets cleaned. And then you have a bunch of guys who actually go inside with vacuum cleaners and actually clean out the inside of the tram. That's when they discover the body. Now, Commissioner Giordani is on the case. He has to find out not only who killed the girl, but how they killed the girl, and, like I said before, how come nobody saw this? So he actually calls up all the people that were on the tram that night, and they go through a reenactment of when they got on, where they sat, and when they got off, which I thought was so cool. They documented everything, they took pictures, so this is basically like a police investigation. The commissioner then decides that it was the ticket taker that killed the girl. Now, he goes to trial, and this, of course, is halfway through the episode. He goes to trial, gets 30 years, and gets put in prison. After that, the commissioner is not so sure that the guy wasn't telling the truth and that he didn't actually kill the girl. So now it's trying to go back on the tram, trying to call the people and get them to reenact it again, and nobody would because everyone is busy. They have better things to do. They don't want to cooperate anymore. So he himself and his wife slash girlfriend, they kind of don't say whether they're married or not. I think they were, but I'm not sure if they were actually married. He basically uses her as bait to draw out the real killer, and I'm going to have to leave it there because there are more twists and turns, and how he finds out not only who the killer is, but how they did it is brilliant. Absolutely brilliant. It's just another testament to why I love Italian cinema, giallos, and Dario Argento so much. It's just so entertaining, so clever. It's just amazing, in my opinion. This is definitely a recommendation. If you can get your hands on this set, it's Door into Darkness. It has 4 episodes, and it also has a documentary about Dario Argento called Master of Horror. Like I said, I reviewed episode 4, which was called The Doll. I'll put a link below if you want to check that out. And while I enjoyed the episode, it was nothing like the Tram. The Tram is just, it's brilliant. Add another 20 minutes onto it, it would have been a fantastic film. As it was a fantastic television episode. So I definitely recommend this. I hope to review, maybe I'll review the other 2 in future BodyBags episodes. Who knows? If you guys are definitely interested in hearing my thoughts on the other 2 episodes, which are The Neighbor and Eyewitness, definitely comment below and let me know. And don't forget to check out everyone else who's reviewing on BodyBags. And if you like what you see in here, hit that like button and subscribe. And until next time, peace.